Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. I hope you guys are feeling amazing this afternoon, and I surely hope you guys have had lunch before this. So, welcome, and welcome again to everyone watching this live stream. Today, we'll be doing the annual Weekend English Talk, an event with a special guest. Any guesses? Well, if you guys do have those guesses, you guys can leave a comment on the live or maybe down below. Anything's fine. Well, without any more further ado, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Ira as your host today. I'm pretty sure you all know me from 11DKV. You might be asking today, what's in it for us? Well, today's session isn't just another Zoom session, yet today it's a moment to grow, reflect, and get inspired. The topic for today is about a business trip in Brunei Darussalam. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. As we welcome our speaker, Miss Novia Melyatin. Let's all say hello to her. Let's invite her to the stage real quick. Hello, Miss.
Hi. Hello. Nice to meet you, Ira.
Nice to meet you too, Miss. How are you doing today in this lovely afternoon?
Yeah. Oh, I'm very, very great. So, what about you?
Well, I'm doing great, but also nervous at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, are
I'm
you
really,
ready?
I'm really ready for
Mm,
the insights that you will give, or maybe like something, like some tips or anything that you will give. I don't really know what to say because I haven't really prepared that well for this. That's okay.
okay.
May I ask you how are you feeling today, or maybe like where is your current location right now?
Oh, actually, I live in Semarang, Central Java.
Ooh,
So I'm Japanese. I can speak.
Japan.
Yeah, I can speak Japanese. Maybe most of you, or maybe some of you, some of students, you can speak in Japanese. Yeah,
Ooh.
sometimes, but not here, not for this moment. Yeah, because we are going to speak English fully today. And I'm very, very grateful for the moment that given to me to be the speaker. Maybe I'm not a special person, but I'm very grateful for being the guest speaker here. So hopefully I can share all my experience during my business trip in Brunei and give you motivation and give you inspiration to get just like to reach your aim. So I'm sure that all of the students have a great aim to reach, and maybe how to reach, how to stir up, how to reach the aim. You need some suggestion from the closest friend or maybe from the closest person, and you have to find or to dig every information that you can get from internet or maybe your relative or the speaker, maybe just like me. And experience is the best teacher, we know that, but other experience is not only the best. Yeah, it's very precious. Okay, I think it is for me. And now it's cloudy here. So what
Ooh,
about there?
it's kind of sunny, I guess.
Sunny.
We're
Okay,
just doing a
shine.
little chit chat for now.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that okay to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So all the students have already.
I think they are.
Oh,
They've been leaving comments, by the way.
sorry.
They have been leaving comments in the comment
Oh
section.
yeah.
Someone
Oh
said,
yeah. Yeah.
"Wow." Can I ask you some stuff or some things?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
Sure.
I'm kind of like curious. Which university are you in,
Mm-hmm.
or were you in?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So um So I'm going to tell about the I graduated from about my university.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe just like person will ask me why. what do you what do you need to try? What do you need to find? What do you need to try to find in your life or for your life? So what is your special purpose? You go to the what is that? I'm not going at that time. I was not going to go to get my postgraduate, but I only get my bachelor. But it was twice in different faculty and different universities. So first I went to the Catholic University, Sugyapurna Catholic University in Semarang, and I took faculty of letters, and we always say, or maybe sometimes we quote it as art and language. And people may be familiar with faculty of art and language, but in my era, so that's why I put it on the board that I came from faculty of letters because in my era people always say that faculty of letter is a part of the Catholic University, Sukyapranto Catholic University. And I don't know the exact years when the dean and it's just like the dean told me that now uh, it is changed into the new faculty. It is the same, but only the new name. It becomes Faculty of Art and Language. Okay, and next, I entered my university in 2002, and I graduated in 2006. And I did some, so I experienced many things, many schools. So I have taught vocational school in woodworking. If you have known about Pika is vocational too. I taught English and I was an English teacher there, and I was a lecturer in the Teresiana school. It is Catholic school, and I taught English there. I was an English teacher, sorry, English lecturer, and then it was amazing. It was amazing when I was teaching there. The first time when I was teaching in Pika is the vocational school where mostly, not only mostly, but all the students, they are male. So you cannot find female students there. And it was challenging for me to teach English there. And some of the students, they didn't like English actually. And my duty is make sure and encourage them. Um, it's just like they make sure English is very important for them for the future and for the career maybe, but and I show and I encourage them with some enrichment and give the best way, the best strategic to be a good teacher for the best students. And next for Teresiana, I thought um, it was challenging because I was an for pharmaceutical, pharmaceutical academy. Yeah, I taught pharmaceutical academic and health analysis academic. So it was for diploma. I was a lecturer for the diploma. Okay, and now maybe it's amazing if I told you, and then maybe you just laugh about that. It is much different from what I was because now I'm the teacher of the kindergarten. Yeah.
You have a lot of
So
history with schools. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Wow, that's
yeah.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I like. the way you actually like gave us a little rundown on your
Yeah.
uh, experiences. It's
Yeah.
honestly amazing. I like
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard that much experience in someone. Like
Mm-hmm.
wow, that's amazing actually. So
Yeah.
because we're talking about Brunei Darussalam,
Yeah.
um, how is it like there?
If you think that Brunei is a special place or the right place to hang out or having fun. So I don't think so about that because when I was there, yeah, it was in 2000 and um, sorry, 2014, yeah. In 2014, I was there for business trips and yeah, it was not it was much different from Indonesian because I couldn't find mall there, and you know that people there are we can just visit most more most there, so you can find a very beautiful and a great most, and they like to just like the purpose of their life is just like to make it just like a graceful, yeah, it's a graceful. If they just build a good and beautiful mosque, it's deserved for Muslim because maybe it's just 900 or maybe 900 and 900 to 100 maybe they are Muslim in Brunei Darussalam, and I think it is a safe place for us, for me, for us actually. If we distinguish if we live in America or in Europa. Yeah, because at that time when I was being a secretary, so my director asked me to go there, to go to Austria. But actually, it was cancelled because I'm wearing a veil. So it's much different. Brunei Darussalam and um, in Europa, yeah. So I would like to tell about the Brunei Darussalam because maybe you will say, or some of my friends say, just like it is not Brunei Darussalam. It is just like a part of Java, or maybe Kalimantan, because so many woods there, so many woods, and what is that? Forest? Yeah, we can say it. It is wood or forest, and then after maybe after Maghrib, at Maghrib time, you cannot find people easily along the road. But you can find a luxury car along the road. So that's much difference from Indonesia. Yeah. You cannot find more people after Maghrib, but you can find more car, luxurious car there, and I think there is no public transportation. It's just like what is that,
Sorry, miss, it's
pedicab.
lagging.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. And you cannot find, it's just like pedicab, you know, pedicab.
What is that?
So yeah, there is no there. And then motorcycle, there is no there.
Oh,
I didn't find any at that time.
so they only
So
use cars.
yeah,
Oh,
someone who come from um someone who know me, and then as the delegation that they picked me up at that time, they picked me up from the airport and then take me up to the hotel. So along the road, along my journey, I didn't find any public transportation. And the difference from Indonesia is if you find Indonesian house, so it would be very colorful, right? It's just like in the kindergarten class. You can find um, the green wall, you can find the pink wall, the purple one, and then it's just like a brown with other combination, other color. But in Brunei, mostly most of the house, it has some, what is that, soft color, and mostly of um, white color. So it's just like white or maybe cream. So there's no pink. It's just like purple. No. So I didn't find it at that time. And some of my friends, I'm not sure about that. It was just a joke or maybe it was a real, but female who come from Brunei, they told me that it is um it is better getting married with Indonesian, if we compare, we are getting married with the female Brunei. And when I asked them why you said so, and they said because Indonesian is, what is that? Sometimes diligent and hard worker. Maybe it's just because the factor, one of the factors that make that, but I don't want to say that they are lazy. Yeah, I don't want to say that. But maybe Indonesian is more diligent and hard worker than them. So it is the sentence from the Brunei female. It is not from me on my opinion. When I ask them and they say, yeah, because my husband my husband is from Indonesia, and he is hard worker because we start from zero and now we have a restaurant. So they have, at that time they had no restaurant at the start, but because they had some good progress, and as what he said that the husband is a hard worker, so they were success together, and they have a restaurant there. And the reason why they choose Indonesian, because Indonesian people very very friendly, very friendly and helpful. And help is not my opinion. Once again, it is theirs. Indonesian people are friendly and helpful, and that's why maybe they just feel comfort when they're getting married with Indonesia. And okay, go back to our way to have fun. Yeah, maybe some of the youth here, the young men or the young people here, they just what is that, it is not good for Muslim. Yeah, it is not good for Muslim. They just celebrate that weekend, and then they spend their time in the weekend. They went to Malaysia at that time. It's just like Indonesian labor, TKI ya, TKI, woman Indonesian labor or men Indonesian labor, TKW and TKI. They went and I don't understand. They are still doing the same thing now or not, but at that time they told me that they went to Malaysia just for having fun, because in Malaysia they can find mall, they can find a beautiful restaurant, and then they can go to, what is that, it's just like a nightclub, yeah, for clubbing. Yeah, okay. So that's my experience. And the question, why uh how come was I being there? Yeah. So what was doing there? Okay, what was I doing there? Because at that time I was the secretary. So once again, it's different experience, the working experience before becoming a teacher. So I was the secretary, and at that time the company was in Yogyakarta, and my boss asked me to be the delegation of to be the representation of Indonesia, and I'm going to show you. Okay, So would you please, Aira, to open the slide?
Of course. Just a minute, okay?
Okay. Okay. Next. So next, it was my turn. Okay. This is I would like to show you this. So uh, it's easily for me to find this invitation because I always keep this invitation. Okay, this it comes from Ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia from Bandar Seri Begawan, and it's the invitation card for me. So I was there because I was invited from the embassy. Yeah, from the embassy, Brunei Darussalam embassy, and at that time, this is the invitation for having dinner together with them, or maybe in Indonesian we can say gala dinner. And we sit together with some people who come from a royal family. It is like from Mr. Hassan Bolkiah family as the representation of the royal family, and we sit together with some entrepreneur because I was coming there as the representation or as a secretary from the some entrepreneurship organization in Indonesia. Okay, so it is one of the part of my activity there, but I still have many activities there. So this is the reason why I give you the proof that I was invited there. So I was not traveling there, but I was on duty at that time. Okay, next. Okay, next slide. So I would like to. Sorry, you can go back. Yeah. So this is my arrival to the airport. So you can see there is KFC, yeah, and then you can find Arabic letters. You cannot find in English letters, but you can find, yeah, kaf with, yeah, kasroh. Yeah, maybe you are better than me in Arabic. Okay, so all the things there you can find in Arabic letters. Yeah, so it is not easily you can find. Sometimes you can find in English, but mostly they write it in Arabic. Okay, so next. Okay, this is in a famous, and it is just only I spend the time because I was bored during the journey, yeah, staying in the plane, and I tried to get some chocolate because I know that I would have many activities at that time. Next. Okay, this is the most of Jame Asar Hasan Bulgia. So, and this mosque, it is built by the real family, especially the king of Hasan Bulgia, with their own financial, with their own money, I think. So 100%, 100% from his money. Okay, next. Yeah, this is we can see this from the when I standing up in front of the mosque. The next, yeah, this is when I walked around the mosque. It is a very large mosque, so you can find is what I said before that you can easily find beautiful, great, and very amazing mosque there, but not mall or restaurant. Next. Okay, so why I'm going to divide it into three picture or three part here. Firstly, on the left you can find it is a shop, but maybe sometimes you just think it is you cannot find it in Indonesia maybe, yeah, easily. So you can find Bismillah, on the top of the door. Okay. But when I enter the shop, I just find some oriental ornaments. Yeah. Okay. You can find some oriental ornaments because the shop is the owner of the shop is Muslim, Chinese and Muslim. Next. Okay. Once again, you cannot find. But I think both of those writing in Arabic and in English, yeah. So once again, we just visited the mosque for having duhur time. Next. That's why. This is the point why I was there. So, as what I did you before that, I was the representative. I went the representative people for Yogyakarta, for Indonesia especially. So I had to be there to present about the product. To present, it's about the product, not only about clothes, batik, yeah, not only about the clothes, but it is all the things related to Yogyakarta. It can be batik, it can be art, it can be what is that for the skincare? It can be what is that at that time? Yeah, it's just like cosmetics, yeah, traditional cosmetics, and I have to present. I had at that time I had to do some presentation and about batik before I was going there before the departure. So from the real family, they give me books and I have to read about it. So I had to know about the history of the batik because inside or behind the name of batik is just like parang, kawung. It is the name of batik, right? They they have their own history, and I had to read the book and I had to what is that? Know the product knowledge perfectly about the skincare, about the cosmetic, about the batik itself, and anything that I would like to present at that time. So I have to be ready if the audience at that time ask me about that. Also ask me the price, and I also if the audience at that time are interested to buy and just like bargaining and make it just like international trading and build a good cooperation with me with Indonesia with Yogyakarta. So I just become the bridge between the entrepreneur and the international world trading. So that's why I'm in the middle. So I have to build a good business, how to promote, how to develop, how to improve Indonesian entrepreneur, especially traditional entrepreneur that maybe they don't have any money or they are not good at financial problems, but the product can be sent into international trading or international words. Maybe the problem is some of them they can maybe yeah maybe because they live in village, but I don't think so that villager cannot speak English. I don't say that, but maybe become because of the age, or maybe they just live in a village and it is what is that? It is far from the technology. So some of them is just like 40 to 50 years old. Yeah, it is not easy for them to do some technology, to operate some technology. So they need a person or it's just like organization, yeah, to help them to promote, to develop, and to send to international world. So that's why I become there and I work there as the secretary. I became the bridge to build the relationship between Indonesian and other country. And that's it. But it is only what is should is Asia. It is should is Asia, but um, actually they come from other country, yeah, from other country, not only Southeast Asian, but the expo, the trading, it is built from the Southeast Asia. And then this is the reason why I became there at that time. So I was the secretary and I built the relationship. And I went there not only for traveling, not actually I was not traveling, but I have to, what is that? I have to fight. I have to fight for Indonesia because hey, Indonesia has all the things that maybe you don't have. Indonesia is not about what is that terrorist, yeah, as people say over there, but Indonesia very very rich with their own culture and art. And next, okay, and this is a part of what is that? Yeah, I still remember about this because the first arrival when I went to the restaurant and talked to the royal family. So this is one of the drink, especially this is in Indonesia. It is not special because it's only syrup and milk, and they put together and stir perfectly. And they say it is bandung. They say it is bandung, and we can say it's just like water or coffee if you just want to get the plain one. Yeah, it's a tasteless if you want to get the coffee, tasteless coffee. So they say with coffee or water this is, it means that it is a tasteless. And the last one is okay. So I would like to love this one because when we have at the time, yeah, when we had lunch time, we just go to restaurant, and at that time I didn't think and I was not sure about the restaurant because so it is easily for finding halal restaurant there, so uh, I was not worried about that. So it's much different from when we go to Singapore, yeah, or China in Beijing. So it's much different, and it is hard to find halal restaurant. But in Brunei, it's very very easily to find there. And you know that the funny things is when I talk to my friend in Japanese and I talk to my friend in Indonesia, so they laugh together. They laugh together, and when they serve me and they told me like this, ah, sorry, are you from Indonesia? Yeah. Oh, saya dari Manado. Yeah. Oh, we are still the same. We are still the same, but we have different purpose to come there. Oh, great. So I just welcome to them, and then I ask more about them, about the job desk, about the history. How come you just go here? Why didn't you join in Manado restaurant? Because Manado still has restaurant. So the same. Maybe they just think that they can get dollar. They can get dollar in Brunei, but they only get rupiah in Indonesia, and it is more value for them, yeah, because they have to, what is that? They have to send some money to their children who live in Indonesia. So it is funny things because I just find my family and three of them are Manado. Okay, next. Okay, this is the last part of my presentation. Thank you for the attentions, and maybe if you have any questions, I'm going to welcome about that. So do not hesitate if you have any questions. Okay?
You heard it, guys. If you want to ask something, don't hesitate and just leave it in the comment section. Actually, we do have two questions coming up. For the first question is from Naiput.
Mhm.
She asked, "Which place in Brunei left the biggest impression on you, and why?"
Um, it's a mosque that it is built by the royal family, Mr. Ratna Bolkiah, because I didn't show you the inside of the mosque, yeah, the other part of the mosque. So the reason why I was impressed at that time because I didn't find in Indonesia, and at that time it is still in 2014. Now 2025, so it is easy for us to find easily, yeah, the great mosque, but it is 2025. But it was 20 sorry, it was in 2014. It was in 2014. So I didn't think so. When I walk around, or maybe I just go around Indonesia, yeah, I was staying in Bali, I was staying in Bandung, I was staying in Jakarta, and maybe some of you, have you found the great and beautiful mosque in 2014 at that time? It's a and you can imagine in 2014 it is not new, it is not new building, yeah, but it's some years before 2014 it has built, some years before 2014. So that's why I impressed about that. And I also impressed about the atmosphere in sorry, on Friday you will not find many people just walk around surround you. On Friday many shops, or mostly of the shop or office, they are closed because the great Friday, yeah, at the time, yeah, no more people who just like, what is that, sell, yeah, there's no what is that, street seller, no, there's no street seller. Brunei is very very clean country, yeah, no beggar. I didn't find at that time, no beggar, no beggar, I didn't time. And then it's very impressed for me, so it's a very very a good impression that I'm still keeping on my mind until now. Okay, it is quite clear my explanation.
It is. It's clear. We
Yeah.
have the next
Okay.
question from All Out
Mhm.
English Course. They ask, "What are the challenges of promoting Indonesian products to foreigners?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Banger
You know,
question.
yeah, I think it is easy, I think, yeah, because Indonesian product is cheap for them. Yeah, it's cheap for them. So if I can explain them the usage of the product clearly, I can explain and make them sure, encourage them with my marketing skill. So at that time, I was not. At that time, actually, yeah, honestly, I forgot that I'm a secretary. I just realized that I was a marketing sales at that time. It's just like what people say, yeah. It's just like a sales promotion girl, yeah, but in Syari model. Okay. Mm, so, for example, batik, it is a very special product because they have no batik, they have no special clothes, yeah. And that's why if you, what's it? That's why when I was there, I was just wearing batik. I was just wearing batik along the day. And when I was in gala dinner, yeah, I was wearing batik too. So that's why the thing I try to promote, and I become a model. So I don't need to, what is that? Yeah, to show just like my photo, my video, so they can ask me about the batik from my fashion, and they come to me to, as what I show you, that you we have many model of batiks there. Okay, and then the way that I encourage them is I give them sample. It is for cosmetics, yeah. For example, it's just like for scratching the skin to make your skin smoother. You know that? Okay. So maybe some of you for the female, so because we are female, we say lulur. Yeah, it is scrub powder. So you can scrub your skin. So it is impossible if I just say. So sorry, wait for a minute. I hear Adhan here. Wait a minute, yeah. Okay. So sorry for that, for the interruption. Okay. Um, yeah, I just give them scrub powder to try so they can try it and apply it on their skin. And it is, what is that? Yeah. They find it's just like a smoother and brighter than before. So sometimes we need to give sample to prove that this product is very very good. So it cannot it will be impossible if it just uh, doing some daily first speech or just giving them some information by verbal, yeah, by oral. So it is not only orally but it is also you have to show the product and you have to try this product. So it is the same with the batik. If you are not sure, if the customer are not sure, is it good for their skin or not? It is good for their style or not? So I would like to help them to try to apply to their skin, or maybe if they are female, yeah, but if they are male, so I would like to ask them just to apply the batik, yeah, the clothes around the body, and all the product that Brunei keeps telling me about this. You are Muslim, right? Why uh why are you selling the statue? And I forgot that. I forgot because so I'm only the secretary and I was on a duty. And at that time, maybe my big boss and my director, they forgot about the culture that in Brunei they have, what is that? Yeah, as a Muslim, they are very very good Muslim. Yeah, so there you will not find female who is wearing a veil with a short with a short model, or maybe just like we find in Indonesia, some of the female they just wear their veil by what is that? They put around her neck, yeah. They put around her neck. It's just like some what's that? It's strange, maybe, yeah, and it's trends for them. It's trends for them, and they just them. It's just like what we wearing now. Just like do like this, or you just wear the big one, and then you can cross one of the left side here. But in Brunei, no, they just wearing the faces like this. No more. What is that? Uh, no more any accessories. But in Indonesia, you will find the big accessories here, the big one, and the big one. They will know there. So it is weird for them if they see us as the Muslim woman who wears with just like the accessory seller. Yeah, and yeah, I remember that some people say, "Hey, you are a Muslim, but you sell the statue." So it is not good for us, right? Just like jahiliyah, they say. It's just like jahiliyah. So what it is used for? What it is used for in Indonesian? Actually, I just explained them that we actually it is not for worship. Yeah, it is not worship. It is not our God. It is not Allah. It's different, but it is only for house ornament. It is the part of an art, but I think it is hard for them to receive that. But it's okay because we have to respect each other. Yeah, maybe for us it is okay, it is an art, but for them it is not. It is not. Yeah, okay. So is there any other?
Yes, we have the last one coming up.
Mhm.
Someone asked, and someone named Chico asked, "How long do you stay in Brunei Darussalam?"
As I remember, 4 to 5 days, if I'm not a mistake. Yeah, 4 to 5 days maybe. Maybe.
Oh, okay, it's a
Mhm.
short trip. Mhm.
Yeah, it's a short because a business trip, not traveling.
Yes, it's not a
A business
vacation.
trip, yeah, a business trip with so many responsibilities because I had to go with many suitcase. My
Mm-mm.
suitcase is I don't think so. I brought at that time. I brought one, two, three, maybe five big suitcase with the
Oh,
product that is mine. It's not mine. It's other, but that's why
uh,
I was proud becoming the part of them because I can help the people that maybe uh, some of the weakness, yeah, some of the weakness we can build the relationship, we can help them to get to go to the international world
mhm.
trading. So it's
Oh,
very what is that, yeah, interesting things. Yeah.
that is very interesting, actually. Wow, mashallah. Well, actually, that is the last question, and yeah, I think we're going to close now for this.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you so much to Miss Novita for sharing
Mm-hmm.
us amazing insights and also
Yeah.
opening new doors for us.
Okay, so sorry, I would like to what is that? Yeah, to give some just like it is not suggestion, what is that? Yeah, it's just like a message. Yeah, so you all the students, if going to go to the you are going to go to other country to go abroad, so you just try to improve your English skills. Try to improve your English skill. And English is not our language actually. So you have to practice every day, because if you never practice every day, you are, what is that? It's hard for you to deliver your to deliver this speak, yeah, their language, because it is not our mother language actually. So you have to practice more, and never think that it is your weakness. If you are not a rich man, you are not a rich child who come from a rich family, so you don't need to be just like, what is that, you have to be, you have to struggle for that. So I'm not, what is that, a rich man. Yeah, my father is not a rich man. Yeah, I didn't come from a rich family too, but alhamdulillah, once again, qadarullah, if Allah say kun fayakun. So you know that, I'm sure that your knowledge about Quran is better than me. So we can find in Quran, barang siapa mau mengubah nasibnya, ya insya Allah Allah akan mengubah nasibnya. So if you never try, you cannot find the way. So you try, you will find the way. If you never try, you will not find the way. How
Yeah.
come? Yeah, you will to go to the, what is that, war. Maybe just like you go to the war, and you just find your enemies, your opponents. You have the weapon, but you are not sure with your weapon. You are not sure how to operate the weapon. So the things, I think the one thing that it is, what is that, it is about your self-confidence. It is about your self-confidence. And don't forget, you have to be humble every time, anytime, in any places. Okay, and always be grateful to Allah, because Allah helped us. It was just like me, so I think it is impossible for me to go there, to go to KL, to go to, yeah, Malaysia, to Brunei, to other country, without any help from Allah. So this is the message for me. Thing.
Okay. Thank you so much to Miss Novita for the ending messages. It was really helpful. So yeah, you never know when you never try. So yeah,
Yeah,
you may leave the stage. It's okay. Thank you so much though for everything, the insights that you've given us.
yeah, yeah,
Bye, Miss.
yeah. See you.
All right, so now we have reached the end of our session, but hopefully it's a new beginning for something new for you guys. On behalf of IDN Boarding School, thank you so much to Miss Novita for the insights, and of course to all of you for being such a wonderful and encouraging audience. Let's not forget, growth happens when we show up, and you showed up today. That is all from me. This is Ira, the host, signing out. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.